Okay, is anybody here new for the first time? Alright, well I want to warn anybody who's new here for the first time that if this is too freaky and weird for you today, don't worry, give this another shot because I'm not usually here. New Thought Rave, Bhakti Fest. So I'm really going to invite you to, when we turn on the music, to stand up, slide the chairs back, and open up the space. And unless you have health issues and you can't move, you're getting up out of the chair. You don't have to be a dancing person. You can act like you're doing Tai Chi or something, you know? But movement in the body. Today's theme, the theme for this month actually is devotion, right? And so for me, one of the ways we express devotion is movement with the body and expressing, you know? So I'm really excited to see how God's going to express today as you, you know? What's devotion to you personally? When you think about the word devotion, what comes to your mind?
Love.
A centered consciousness centered.
Focus on love. Meditation.
All right. Well, when I think of the word devotion, I think of the word devoted. I think of the root, to be devoted to something. You know, where am I placing my time? Where am I placing my energy? Where am I placing my focus? And a lot of you talked about, you know, placing that time and that focus, taking the time and focus to recenter or to get centered or to be in the center or to focus on something higher, right? Than just the everyday mundane reality, maybe. Or, you know, expressing God, expressing that love, expressing that joy, expressing that divine quality that you are, or the qualities that you are into everyday reality, right? Devotion is all of that, you know? And one of the real aspects of devotion for me, because I'm not here to tell you what devotion is. You know, everybody has their own concept and idea. And I don't want to put any more shoulds on you. We should own ourselves enough already. So I don't want you to walk away from today. It was like, oh, I should do this, or I should do that, you know? Because you already have enough shoulds that you need to let go of. Because they're just heavy. It's just, you know, devotion is a practice. It's a practice to lighten our load, right? And we've got heavy loads as it is already. We're living in a society, living in this world that teaches us that we're not enough, or we don't have enough, or you're not going to get enough, you're not going to be enough, or, you know, not enoughness in whatever way, in whatever form or fashion. Every time you turn on the TV, you don't have this, you need to get this, right? So this constant ideas, that are circulating throughout the media, throughout society, throughout the culture, of not being whole. Are we really, when we come into society, are we really ingrained with this idea of we're whole? That we are a perfect manifestation of the divine? That nothing can be added onto you and nothing can be taken away from you, from your really true self? That's already there. You've been given it, you know? You've been given it from the beginning, because if you're created, like the acorn is created in the image of the tree, the Father, its Father. We are also created in the image and likeness of our Father and Mother, divine essence. We are from that source. And we carry that source with us, and we allow that source to express in and through and as us to the extent that we are aware that we are it, that we are the one that we've been looking for. Rather than this concept or idea that we have to wait for some Messiah to come and save us, whether it's in the form of a relationship, a boyfriend or girlfriend, or, you know, a bank loan, or whatever. You know, it doesn't have to be just a religious Messiah that we're looking for to save ourselves, you know, but that the real true Savior is within us, and we have to allow it to come forth. And we give it the right to come forth, to express through us, and we allow ourselves to shut it down too, as well. It's a double-edged sword. We get to shut off. We get to, like I like to say, you know, it's like you put a dimmer switch on a light. The dimmer switch, it controls the voltage or the frequency of the electricity going through there to either make it more luminous or less, or dimmer, right? Less luminous. So the same thing is we get to increase our luminosity to the extent of our openness to the divine, to the extent of our willingness to let go of the old ideas, the ideas that are given unto us that are not really our own true self, right? And when we live in our heads, the head is always, it's the land of I call it the land of the lost. You know, when we're living in our heads, we're like really in the land of the lost, because how do you end this head chatter, this whole land of the lost thing? How do you escape from the land of the lost? How do you come home? You come home. One way to come home is to come into your body. When you're fully present in your body, that mind chatter is gone. It does not exist. When you're truly present in the moment, you're really in your body, there is no land of the lost.